Hello there, in this video we'll turn this into that, and then that into what's up YouTube, and welcome to the channel. And today we'll be cooking up a trap beat. Without much ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's start up a new project by heading to the file menu on the top left corner, new from template, minimal, and then empty. And then if you're not really familiar with your skill, you could head to the piano roll options on the top left corner, view scale highlighting, and then select the scale you want to work in. Let's build up a simple melody by just arpeggiating a chord progression. Select everything, hold shift to copy it over, and then bring the last note E down an octave. So essentially what we set out to achieve is this slow type of piano. So insert a gross beat, head to the preset tab, select momentary, and then half speed. So trap beat has a signature of huge low end energy with the combination of heavy 808 bass and then a kick drum. The clap or snare usually comes at the third of every beat, so you could turn on the metronome and then on every third of the beat, 1, 2, 3, the claps comes in. Alright, let's fill each 2 steps. So to get a bouncy hi-hat, we don't just randomly place the hi-hat rolls anywhere. We can make the hi-hat rolls communicate with any of the drums. Hi-hat rolls before a snare hit or after a snare hit, or make it communicate with the 808 bass or the kick drum. One note here, Ctrl L to connect the notes. Here is a hi-hat roll before a clap hits. Let's do some little trick to make it more exciting. Head to the control panel and then note fine pitch. Play around with the pitch to colorize the tone. So most beginner producers usually struggle with finding the perfect 808 bass and then kick drum to sit perfectly into their mix. I personally recommend that you pick a short punchy kick and then a long 808 bass. This combination usually works. Copy the kick pattern and then paste it on the 808. Change the envelope settings to something exactly like this, and what this does is that the note holds as long as you trigger the note on your keyboard or on the piano roll. Make it follow the root note of the chord progression. check if your 808 is in key with your song. Open it in Edison, and then the little flag icon right there, click on it and then detect pitch region. As you can see, the 808 is tuned to C3. You can change the root note by right clicking. I don't like it on A, it doesn't really sound good, so I'll just tune it back to the C5. So when you begin by selecting good drum samples, you don't really face issues later by worrying about how your 808 bass and then your kick drum will cut through the mix. All you do is just listen for levels and then adjust faders. Insert a soft clipper on the master to cut all the picks. To raise the overall gain of everything, you can insert your favorite limiter, set the ceiling and then the threshold until you don't hear any distortion. That will be fine. Insert a fruity multiband compressor on it. Head to the preset tab, select mastering 2.4 dB. Make sure the limiter is toggled on and then raise the gain.